All right, we got 20 seconds, drivers. 20 seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, less than 5, 4, 3.
And we're underway. Aim main number 3, a four-wheel drive stock. Clean start for our top 4 drivers. Oh, Scott Hill's tapped out early. Cam Sawtell, Paul Shannon now second. Finn Aiken up to P3 in front of Scott Hill. Scott's going to try and find a clean way past Finn. Seems to be preference for the stock classes to go wide of that option jump. Miss it and do the double. Oh, Cam Sawtell, Paul Shannon, Finn Aiken, Scott Hill, Callan Rockall. 2 of our juniors in the top 5 now. 30 seconds down into A main number 3. Cam Sawtell still out front. Paul Shannon 2, battle for third here. Finn, Scott and Callan Rockall through the S's. Over the front jump section, Scott goes big into the triple. Doubles out, nice and clean pass there for Scott Hill. Up to P3. Hot lap there for Scott, 21.3. 3 tenths up on the next best lap, which is Paul Shannon currently. So Cam, Paul, Scott and Finn. Finn driving incredibly well here, holding on to the top 3 drivers at the moment. Scott still going triple, double, single. Catching these guys, 21.5, 21.6 for Cam and Paul. 21.6 for Scott. Oh, he's hanging on to the back of these guys. Leaders coming through traffic. Ben, that is 7th place. Thank you. 3rd place will be the next car on you. Oh, Finn's dropped off the back of Scott Hill here just a little bit. In battle for the lead through the front jump section. Cam Sawtell, Paul Shannon. Great mates travel down here together. Battling out here in A main number 3. Leaders coming through the boomerang. The white car and the brown car. Nose to tail coming up on Liam. That'll be first and second there. And caution front jump section. Caution front jump section. Caution, caution, caution. Our leaders still there leaders. Okay, leaders through all the traffic. Oh, Scott Hill goes over. Tried to capitalise on mistake from our top 2, having to get through traffic. Oh, James Spence, that is first and second. That is one hell of a way to get out of the way. Thank you very much.
3 minutes left.
So, Paul Shannon, Cam Sawtell. Still our leaders through the front jump section. Now they go. Both drivers going nice and easy. Double, single, double, single. Paul Shannon now to the lead. There's a 1.6 second gap over Cam Sawtell. Scott Hill, P3 down the front straight now. So, big gap here. Our leaders making their way through the boomerang, through a little bit of traffic. Scott Griffiths, that is 2nd place behind you. You're right in the middle of the battle. Thank you very much, Scott. Double single for both our drivers, nice and clean. Gap was 1.6 seconds, so they crossed the line this time. It's now down to 1 second flat. Cam Sawtell is pushing hard. Through the boomerang they go. Both drivers nice and smooth at the moment. Cam pushing hard, trying to reel in that gap to Paul. Both drivers through the front jump section. Nearly a case there from Paul, but he just manages to avoid it. The gap now, 0.8 of a second as they cross the line.
2 minutes left.
Into the boomerang. Cam's all over the back gearbox of Paul now through the S's. They're going to come up on Liam and Finn very, very shortly. Please give them plenty of room. Leaders coming into the triples now. So, battle for the lead going. Oh, Paul Case, it just manages to hang on. Cam checks up. Oh, lapping car. Unfortunate there for Paul. Not much we could do. Cam Sawtell to the lead now. Minute 30 to go, drivers. Cam now back to the front. Paul in second. Option line for our drivers coming up on Ben. Thank you, Ben. Oh, Paul goes big over the top. Doesn't make it back. Oh, Cam gets a bit out of shape. Paul checks up. Minute 10 to go, drivers. Oh, Paul taps out. Going to give Cam a little bit of breathing room now. Still, Paul second. Scott third. Zach in P4. Leader coming through the S's up onto the back of Zach Davidson now. Paul Shannon P2 through the option line. Only a couple of seconds behind.
1 minute.
Oh, Cam goes over. Goes back on his wheels. Not going to hurt him too much there. The gap was 3 tenths. Now 2.2 seconds that time by. Bit of a slow lap from Paul with a mistake early on. Cam 45 seconds away from a win. Clean sweep of 4-wheel drive stock if he does. Paul Shannon pushing hard, trying to reel into the back of Cam Sawtell. 35 seconds left to go. Cam, Paul, Scott, our running order. Where's Scott Hill? Scott now only 2 seconds behind Paul Shannon. Oh, just as I say, Scott gets up on 2 wheels, loses a bunch of time. Leaders through the S's with 20 seconds left to go. They're going to come across the loop and start their last lap. Paul's pushing hard, trying to make that gap up to Cam. Oh, Paul gets it wrong. Goes upside down, just manages to land back on his wheels. 8 seconds left to go. Scott Hill should make a pass for one more lap. It's our top three through for one more lap. Oh, looks like Zach Davidson's had an issue there. All right, drivers, as you cross the line, you will be done. So, Callan Rockwell, you're done. Just our top 3 to finish. Cam Sortell across the line, takes the win. Paul Shannon going to come across second. And where's Scott Hill? Just waiting on Scott Hill to finish in P3. Oh, Scott goes big. Not going to hurt him anytime now. Scott comes across. All drivers are finished.
Scott Hill done.